Hello, everybody. We got the next Castle Crashers Customs character right here, and that's going to be the Queen. So, I was very excited for you guys to finally see this character fully because she was one of the first ones that I made, but also one of the ones I was the most excited about. Because having that empty throne, where the queen should be, that empty spot. She just wasn't there. There wasn't a queen for the king. And I don't know if there was ever like a canon reason as to why she isn't a character in the game, but I felt the need to correct that. So we have the Queen of the Kingdom here, Queen of the Castle Crashers Kingdom. And my main goal was to kind of incorporate bits and pieces of each of the princesses together into their mom. And, obviously I haven't gone into heavy, like, genetic and recessive traits of, like, how that would work genetically or anything with the design. I kind of wanted to make a nice fusion of bits and pieces of the princesses just so this would, this is something that could reasonably be their mom. Because, for the blue princess, you know, she's got the nice blonde hair. For the red princess, it's got that curly, crazy hair, the big puffy shit right here. And for the green princess, it's obviously the same skin tone. So, and we'll get into it because I did a little bit of an extra thing here to kind of headcanon how this all works for the queen I made. But this is her design. She's got the nice, beautiful princess eyes, but a lot of purples here. A nice, try to get a more natural purple in for her eye color. And she's got a makeup here. She's got the earring to match her outfit. Here's her little crown. All this good stuff. And she's got a similar pattern to the king, a similar outfit. It's got all the spots and the gold and all this fancy royal coloring she's got here. And I think she came out fantastic. I also love that I made the decision to make her an older lady, just to kind of match her with her king. I do have a little bonus illustration I did of just what she would look like younger with more colored hair and, none of the wrinkles or any of that kind of stuff, when she was a younger lady. But, um, yeah, this is the queen. I'm very pleased with her. I think she's got a nice style, a nice little aesthetic. She's got her own weapon here, her queen scepter, we'll get to later. But yeah, and I believe this is the blacksmith shield. I kind of gave her a layered golden shield, just to give her something cool looking. She's got high quality armor and she's a badass, because she could fight just as well as any of the other knights and even the king himself. So, moving on from her sprite, we're going to go to the portraits here. And I say portraits because I did some little extra stuff for it. So, this is the one that you'll also see on the thumbnail of this video as well. Just kind of the nice purple, flat color in the background. But yeah, she's in her nice little power pose right here. And where things get cooler is the other portrait that I made for her, which has the kingdom in the background, and I made a whole nice setting here, just to kind of give her a really cool looking spot. This would be the one that would most likely be in game for her portrait, just because it's cool. But I wanted to do both of these just as this is kind of like a bonus illustration in and of itself. Um, but yeah, I wanted to do a rendition of the castle. Got it from right how it appears on the world map. Even tried to make the pathing across as if you were still still walking along the map. But yeah, I gave it this little terrain and all this kind of stuff. And there's her, nice and posed up, in a nice little power pose, strutting her stuff. I love the queen. I wanted to give her some nice smiles here, not crazy toothy, just the kind of like cartoon mouth smile, that kind of thing. And I think she looks cool, and I think she looks cute. I like her a lot. And moving on, we got the back off Barbarian sprite. And here's another one, just a nice cute pose, little peace sign. Gave her her background and the kind of coloring that the back off Barbarian sprites usually have. And she's cute. She's got spunk, despite being an old lady. So yeah, this is I wanted her to have a nice fun energy to her. That was the goal. I wanted her to be kind of the subtle badass lady, because she's strong. She's not exactly a skinny woman. At least on the arm, she's got some buff arms. She's got some curve to her, and yeah, no, she's a tough cookie. She wouldn't have been queen otherwise. So speaking of that, what happens when the queen of the kingdom has a delicious sandwich? Well, you get this, my friends. Bam. So she's buff. I tried to give her like a buff, like bodybuilder woman kind of build. She's still got her bubbles, but she's not as stacked as I did with Medusa. I wanted to give her something a little more reserved while still getting some femininity across here. And she's got like a little bit of tummy right there, and there's her bubbles, and yeah, she's got her big shield, her nice big golden boots, the whole shebang. Um, Nothing too crazy going on here, just kind of I think an expected transition from this to this. I think that's a pretty nice little pipeline to go down. I think it makes sense. But moving on from her beefy, we got her signature weapon. And this one's not crazy. It's the Queen's Scepter. And I believe it's the same stats as the King's Scepter. Or it might be mirrored. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's the mirrored ones. So there you go. Whichever one ends up being right, it's fine. But the Queen's Scepter here, she's got her nice little her scepter. It's got the little gemstones here. She's got the sharpened rose tip of her scepter. It's got that little bit of shine. It's made out of like some form of jewels and other high value things. This is a bad bitch's weapon, that's for sure. Yeah, and I didn't want to do anything super complex with that. Just wanted to give her her own version of the King's Scepter, have her own royal stick, you know, just something straightforward like that. But that'll wrap it up for the Queen in particular. But I got some extra stuff here just to show off. I got the princesses, you know, in their game accurate depiction. And here's where things get a little cool. They get cooler, I should say. So, big thing with the king over here is I wanted to kind of figure out a way to incorporate him with his daughters more, because the orange princess and the clown princess, she's her own beast, like she's her own eldritch abomination. But for the king and the other three princesses, I was kind of looking at his design, and there were things I thought of like, I don't want to just cram every single thing from the three princesses into one design. Like, I can't exactly give her multiple colors of hair, and I don't want to imply genetic shit or anything like that super hard. That's not what I wanted to do. But I was thinking, since we get the king at a clearly at least older age where his hair has whitened and grayed out and everything, I figured since my queen has the blonde hair color from one of her daughters and also has the hairstyle of another daughter, I thought it would be kind of cool if the king kind of tied into some of the daughter's design a little bit, at least in his younger years. So I came up with the younger king. So this is, it's a little, just a kind of a simple addition here to where like I'm theorizing what kind of colored hair he had as a younger fella. I think it'd be kind of cool if he had he had the same kind of colored hair as one of his kids. He's got the nice orange locks, and I think he looks kind of cool. I like his vibe. He gave me like strong Viking vibes when I gave him this nice burly orange beard and I gave him some hair on the top of his head, removal of the crown and all that kind of thing. Yeah, and this was just kind of like I took, as you can see, I took the exact same body and just kind of did a little recoloring and that kind of stuff because this is just a concept. I just wanted to kind of show it off to justify some design choices I made for the queen herself. But yeah, no. If this strikes to anybody and they're interested in it, let me know. I might try to do something by with making a younger version of the king. I'll give him his own little design, or at the very least, I'll do a set of heads so that you could swap it out, um, or something like that. Just let me know what you think of the idea. If that's something that you think sticks with you, or if you prefer if he had black hair or yellow hair, whichever one you would prefer more. But this is the one that I settled on just because I thought it would look pretty neat with his colors and general design. So yeah, that wraps it up for this little extra thing I did for the queen here. But yeah, this is the Castle Crasher's queen that I have come up with. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a blast making her. Kind of trying to come up with a design that encapsulated everything I wanted to pull from the princesses and even the king himself. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait for you guys to see the next one. I posted a schedule of the expected characters to come out every week for the rest of 2024. I posted that on my community tab, so you can check that out there. But next week, after the Queen, is going to be Mr. Volcano. And I can't wait for you guys to check him out. I know a certain Castle Crashers YouTuber that'll be pretty excited to see him. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, the usual YouTube stuff. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.